What is going on, Facebook? It is your boy, B Mark Fit, coming at you with another episode of the Change Lives, Make Money Online Training Podcast. This is the #1 show for online fitness coaches who are trying to grow a successful online business. Let's go. I'm coming at you guys with my cool little nifty glasses here. I don't know if you guys are going to think they're cool, but I think they're cool. I got my cool little nifty glasses here. You know what I'm saying? Chilling, relaxing. Maxing all cool, shooting some b-ball outside of school, win a couple of guys. They were up to no good. Started making trouble in my neighborhood. I got one little fight. My mom got scared and said, "You put me with auntie and uncle and blah, blah." What's up, squad? Let's fucking go. We got 55 people on the gram. It's a fucking party up in this mother trucker. It's a party. All right? It's a party. It is a party. We are fucking going. We are going to have a good time today. If you are an online fitness coach, you just tuned in to the greatest possible live stream you could ever be on, all right? I'm going to give you guys some value today. I'm going to be giving you guys some mother trucking value, all right? If you're an online fitness coach, congratulations. You just tuned in to the best entire life. Let's fucking go. Let's go. So as you guys can tell, I'm lit. I'm excited. Life is fucking I appreciate the fuck out of you too. If you like me, that's awesome. If you don't like me, I respect that too. I'm not everybody's cup of tea, all right? But I'm a lot of your guys' cup of tea. So if you like fucking cappuccinos, then you're in the right place because that's what's up. All right, guys. So as you guys are tuning in, let me know how your day is going in the comments. Today, we're going to be talking about why you can't just post content if you want to grow a successful online business. Yo, this hair is getting out of control. I'm fully aware. I also decided that I was going to wear my glasses today. So these are like my blue light glasses. So I got the hair. I got the blue light glasses. I'm going for a new look. All right, fam? I'm going for a new look. So it's I got to get some support here. Okay. You guys got to love up on me. You're funny, buddy. You're good. All right. I like it. All right, guys, let's have some fun today. Today, we're going to be talking about why you can't just post content if you want to have a successful online business. All right, let's get right into it in 3, 2, and oh, wait, I almost choked. Wait. Okay. 3, 2, and 1. What is going on in the fitness coaches? Welcome to another episode of the Change Lives, Make Money Online Trainer Podcast. This is the #1 show for online fitness who are trying to grow a successful online business. In today's episode, I'm going to be talking about why you can't just post content if you want to grow a successful online fitness business. So before we get into today's episode, I want to read out a rating I got from Harpa at 19. It says, "New levels. This podcast has quickly become my favorite podcast. Each episode is so informative and gives you the ability that you can strive and achieve in your business immediately. I'm so appreciative to have found you, B Mark, and I'm so grateful to join the academy. My business and my mindset has seen amazing improvements." Yo, my intention is to change your life, homie. So thank you so much for leaving this rating, because every single time I come on the podcast, my goal is to change your life. So thank you for recognizing that, because I'm here to serve. I'm here to make your life better. I'm here to improve you. So thank you for noticing. And also, guys, so I checked the podcast ratings the other day, and I noticed that I hit top 50 in Canada again. Ooh, top 50 business podcasts. Let's go. And so I want to give back to my audience, because you guys are supporting me. So I want to give to you. So I'm giving away $1,000 cash right now. Okay. So if you guys want to be entered to win $1,000 cash, here's all you got to do. Screenshot this podcast episode, share it to your Instagram stories, tag me at BMarkFit, and let me know that you're tuning in. On March 31st, I'm going to give away $1,000 cash, and there's going to be no catch. All right. Last dude I gave it away to, his name's Dominic Monson. I just sent him $1,000 USD over PayPal, and I was like, "Here you go, bro. Like, have the best day of your entire life." So there's no catch. All you got to do is screenshot a podcast episode from the Change Lives, Make Money Online Trainer Podcast app. It's on the podcast app. Screenshot it, share it to your stories, tag me at BMarkFit. Let's go. All right. Okay, guys. So let's have some fun today. All right, guys. So you're an online fitness coach, right? And you want to grow a successful online business. So you're posting your content. You're active on Instagram. You're posting on Facebook. You're writing up some content. And I think that there's a lot of you guys that just hope and you're expecting that because you're writing content on social media, that people are going to come to you and you're going to grow a successful online business. And today, in today's episode, Online Fitness Coaches, I'm going to help you guys destroy a mindset And the mindset is that you like, all I got to do is post content, because that mindset is completely destructive and will cause your business to fail. Because I see too many online coaches that, like, for lack of a better term, have a sense of entitlement about posting content and then getting clients. So a lot of online coaches just think like, oh, all I got to do is post content and then like clients are going to come to me, right? That's all I got to do is just post content. If I post content, then clients are going to come. And a lot of people get a sense of entitlement thinking like, oh, I'm posting on social media 3 to 5 times a week as an online fitness coach. And like, people should pay me because like I should get people reaching out to me because I'm putting out so much value that like people should like reach out to me because I'm like, you know, I'm doing it. Like I'm giving them value. I'm serving people. I'm helping people. And what this does is this leaves you frustrated, online fitness coach, because I think that there's a lot of you guys that are putting out content on a consistent and regular basis, but you're not selling clients. And you're like, yo, like, why isn't this shit working? Like I'm doing what B-Mark says and I'm posting the content and I'm writing my captions, but for some reason, I'm just not able to make any money. So today's episode, I'm going to be talking to you guys about how to get more clients. All right. Now, when I talk about everything in this podcast, there's going to be some things that you guys take that are like, I'm going to be talking about 5 different things, and there might only be one of them that you take and implement immediately. But I'm telling you guys, if you implement any of these 5 things that I'm going to talk about in this podcast today, you will see results. If you implement all of them, you'll see a lot better results. So I'm going to give you guys 5 things that you guys need to be doing every single day to make sure that you guys are attracting more leads in your online fitness business. All right. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a tough love about entitlement and talk about why entitlement will kill your ability to make money. And like, frankly, like I want you guys to succeed. That's why I'm doing this podcast. If you're listening to this right now, I want you to make money. All right. So I'm going to destroy any mindsets that will prevent you from doing that. And I'm going to make sure that you guys have the tools to attract clients on demand. Are you guys cool with that? If you're listening to the podcast and you're cool with it, just give me like a nod. Just let me know. Just a little heads up too, guys. For those of you guys that are listening on the audio, I currently have a ridiculous fro and I'm wearing my blue light glasses. So shit's like getting real right now on the podcast. Okay, so guys, in the 10K Coaching Academy, which is the coaching program that we run for online coaches, we work with a lot of new online fitness coaches who are looking to get their business started. Now, the goal for me inside of the 10K Academy is to get you to $5,000 a month within your first 90 days. Now, there's other business coaches that'll charge you like $1,500 to $2,000 to get started. We charge $400 to get started. And we want you to make way more fucking money that you invest in us. Now, a common mindset that we see with new online fitness coaches that I want to destroy is this sense of entitlement. And this isn't just with new online coaches, by the way. I see this with a lot of online coaches that have been in the game for a long time. Like if you've been posting content for 1, 2, 3 years, I see this sense of entitlement and feeling like you deserve to get clients just because you're posting on social media, right? I'm putting out three written posts a week and like I'm posting and they're not coming. So like, you know, there's something. I'm posting and they're not coming. So it must be COVID. It's probably COVID for sure. Like, yeah, I'm posting 3 times a week and nobody's buying. So it's definitely COVID. Or I'm posting 3 times a week and nobody's buying from me. So it's definitely the economy. It's not the fucking economy. And it's not COVID either. It's you. And like, unfortunately, that's not the case. Like, just because everybody write this fucking down if you're taking notes. Just because you post content doesn't mean you'll sell clients. It's a super important mindset to know. Just because you post content doesn't mean you'll sign clients. That's not the case. Like, it's just not zero. Like, it's not. That's a part of the equation for sure. Don't get me wrong. Like, you have to post on social media in order for people to know that you exist. But just because you post content doesn't mean you're going to sign clients. Because, well, number one, like what if and this is, I told you guys I was going to give you guys tough love. What if you're posting content consistently, but your content sucks? Like straight up, like I don't want to be the bearer of like, I don't want to be that guy, but I'm going to say it because your content might suck. And you might be like consistently putting out content that has 0 to no emotional resonance to anyone and isn't drawing in any clients. So you're just consistently putting out bad content. And so you are like putting out content and you think just because you spent 30 minutes to an hour on a post that like people should pay you, but you might be putting out content that's like low quality or content that's not written properly or content that you're not like focused and intentional on. So you might be putting out consistently bad content and that's why you're not signing clients. And you're consistently doing it too, which means that you might be consistently working super hard and not achieving a lot of results. Do any of you guys feel like that? And by the way, like, if you guys like think I'm a little bit rude for saying that your content might suck, like I'm not saying that to hurt your feelings. I'm saying that so that you can take that information and make it better. Like if you know that your content needs work, then you can sit down and you can work on it. But if you're deluding yourself and you're like telling yourself that your content's amazing when it's actually not, then you're not going to get any better. So sometimes you have to take an honest look at your content and say like, does my content suck? Do I need to improve? Okay, so number 2, what if you're consistently putting out content, but it's not the 3 connection, proof, and value posts, right? So I recommend my clients put out 3 different types of content: connection, proof, and value, because it's like a marketing fundamental. I didn't write this rule, I just follow it. In order for people to work with you, they need to know you, they need to like you, and they need to trust you, okay? So in order for people to know you, like you, and trust you, I recommend my clients put out 3 different types of content. Connection content, which helps people get to know you. And connection content is like, I'm growing my afro because I haven't grown an afro since I was 13. So just like being real and sharing like who I am. Value content is an episode like this where I'm talking about different ways that you can post content. So value content for you guys would be like my 3 secrets to growing a booty. And then proof content shows that you know what the fuck you're talking about. So it's going to be like a before and after of your client or screenshots of your clients getting amazing results in your program. So what if you're consistently putting out content, but it's not connection, proof, and value? So you're only putting out value content. And because you're only putting out value content, there's not really a lot of emotion in your content. So people don't really know you and they don't really trust you because they can't see the amount of clients that you're working with. So they don't know if your shit actually works or not. So you could be putting out content consistently, but it could be the wrong types of content. So posting content by itself, might not be the thing. What if you're consistently putting out content, but it's the wrong type of content? For example, right? All of you guys that are watching this right now, if you're watching this on a live stream, I want you to know that live streaming is a very, very good type of content to be doing consistently. So you could be writing all of your content. Maybe you're writing 3 to 5 written posts a week, but you're never going live ever. So you're putting out content, but it's one of the wrong types of content. And because you never go live, people never get to see your face. They never get to interact with you, and they never get to see who you are, and they don't actually trust you. Or as an example, like if you're making like IGTVs, like IGTVs are dead AF. So if you're spending all this time and energy editing your IGTV and you're like working super hard to put out all these IGTVs, it's like you should be putting out Instagram Reels. So you could be working really hard to pump out content, but you could be pumping out the wrong type of content, right? The wrong type of content. Guys, I'm going to say this straight up, and I've said this like 100 fucking times to my clients. If you're not putting out 1 to 2 Instagram Reels and TikToks a day, you're making a mistake. Instagram and TikTok Reels are the easiest way to grow on social media, no questions asked. Instagram, Reels, and TikToks. If you're not putting out 1 per day, you're putting out the wrong types of content. It's just the easiest way to grow. One of my clients, Matt Tennyson, is in my 10K mastermind. Matthew Tennyson, if you're listening to this, I love you. He was struggling with generating leads. So I told him, I'm like, bro, and by the way, guys, Matt is like 40 years old and he is not very good at tech. So I was like, okay, Matt, I know you're 40 years old and you're not very good at tech, but I don't care. I want you to post 3 Instagram Reels and TikToks every day for the next 30 days. Every day, every fucking day. So he did 3 TikToks and Instagram Reels every single day for 30 days. He gained 4,000 TikTok followers and he made $10,300 last month. The month before that, he made like $4,000. So I told him, I was like, put out 3 fucking TikToks a day and 3 Instagram Reels a day. I gave him the TikTok training. I'm like, do this exactly. He did it. Also, guys, a funny story about Matt Tennyson. Matt Tennyson made 1 call to action on his TikTok and 1 CTA got him over 600 leads. He was literally drowning in fucking leads. And so you guys could be putting out all this content, but you're actually putting out the wrong types of content. And that's why you're not seeing results, right? So you think you're posting content and that you deserve clients, but in reality, you're putting out the wrong types of content, or you're not putting out enough, or you're not putting out like connection, proof, and value, or your content just sucks. Guys, posting content by itself isn't enough. And if you think you can toss out 3 written posts a week and get to $10,000 a month, you are mistaken and you will fail. I don't like being rude, but you will fail. Inside of the 10K Coaching Academy, we teach how to do Instagram Reels and how to do TikToks. But if you're just putting out 3 Instagram Reels per week, or 3 Instagram posts per week, or 3 IGTVs per week, you're getting on your story once per day and you're expecting that people are going to pay you, you're going to fail. Guys, posting content is not enough. Now, I'm going to give you guys 5 things that you need to do in order to grow and start getting clients. You guys ready? 5 things you need to do right now if you want to get your business to $10,000 a month. Write these down. 5 things you need to do right fucking now if you want to get your business to 10K when it comes to like content creation and attracting more clients. You ready? If you're taking notes, I want you to write this down. Number 1. Numero uno. Number 1, commit to mastery. Number 1 is commit to mastery. Number 1 is commit to mastery. So you might think you're a good writer, right? Or you might think you're good at reels or lives or whatever. But I've been writing for 7 years, you guys, like writing content. And I still am learning every day. So you might think that you're a good content creator, but have you actually committed to mastery? Like, guys, putting out a subpar piece of content 3 times a week will not build your business. It will not. Commit to mastery. If you're taking photos with your iPhone 6 right now, then you should probably upgrade your iPhone to a better picture quality, right? Commit to mastery. If you've never done a photo shoot before, then literally go online and make a post being like, hey, is there any local photographers that want to do a shoot with me? Like DM me and we can set something up. Don't hire one of those fucking people that are like, oh, $5,000 for a photo shoot. Like, you can get a good photographer literally for $100 to $200 legit for a shoot. You just need to find somebody that isn't overpriced and doesn't think that they're super hot. So you can get a photographer for like $100 and get a good photo shoot. So like hire a local photographer. If you've never edited your photos before, like download Lightroom and play around and study YouTube and watch a Lightroom tutorial, but commit to mastery. If you've never posted a TikTok before, post 1 or 2 TikToks a day for the next 30 days and get better every video and watch what fucking happens. You guys got to commit to mastery. Like, guys, you can't, I'm going to say this super slow because it's super important. You can't be average and expect great results. You can't be average and expect great results. So for me, the way that I operate with content is I pump it out consistently. And then as I'm pumping it out, I'm trying to improve. I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to improve. I'm trying to get better, right? So I'll be putting out content consistently. And then I'm like, okay, then like I want to get better. I want to get a new idea. So I'll go on TikTok and then I'll watch videos for like 30 minutes. So I'll like go watch videos, et cetera, et cetera. So like for me, it's like I try, like I'll put out content consistently, but then I'll try to consistently get better at putting out content by studying other creators or watching videos on how to do video content or whatever it is. So you can't be average and expect great results. Here's a pro tip. So for those of you guys that are content creators right now, watch your own videos and read your own posts. Okay. That's what I do. So I like to watch my own videos and read my own posts. And then I always ask myself the question, if I were to do this again, how would I do it better or how would I do it differently? For writing, so the way that I got better at writing and the way that I consistently get better at writing is I will like read my content out loud. So I'll write it out and then I'll read my content out loud and I will try to like take out unnecessary words and I'll try to make it flow better. So I'll go in there and I'll try to like make it flow and make it sound better. But a pro tip is to watch your own videos and read your own posts. Another thing that you guys should do is follow other creators that you think are like lit and people that are crushing it and study their content versus your content. So if you're an online fitness coach, like if you're especially if you're in the 10K Coaching Academy, by the way, we just talked about this, don't copy people. Like get inspiration, but don't copy people. But if you're in the 10K Coaching Academy, then you know that we've got some coaches that are over $10,000 a month. We've got 102 of them. So go read their content, compare it to your content and be like, where is the disconnect here? Like, how is their content better than mine? What does their newsfeed look like? So look at people that are, crushing it, and then study their content and see like what you're doing versus what they're doing. And again, if you're in the 10K Academy and I see you plagiarizing somebody else in my academy, I'm gonna chop you. So don't do it, please. But go study and go like read their content and see what they're doing. Okay. So number 1 is to commit to mastery. You guys getting value so far? You guys with me? Number 2, numero dos, post what's poppin'. Post what's poppin'. Guys, right now, what's poppin' is Instagram Reels and TikToks. Instagram Reels and TikToks. Post what's poppin'. Guys, if you're not posting 1 to 2 TikToks a day or Reels a day right now, like you're messing up. If you're not posting 1 to 2 TikToks a day or Reels a day, you're messing up. You need to post what's popping. If you're in the 10K Academy, guys, we've got so many trainings on TikTok and Reels. Go watch them. You'll thank me later. But like, don't spend a ton of time editing an IGTV video and when IGTV is dead, when you should be spending more time on TikTok and Reels. Straight up. Post what's popping and you'll get more clout. And like, again, I know that there's a ton of like information we're covering in this podcast. And even if you take like all of the, like, I'm going to give you guys 5 points. Even if you guys only take one of the 5 points and implement them, like you will see results in your business. So Instagram and TikTok Reels is one of the points you could take, right? Another point you could take is going live is a very fucking good idea. So post what's popping, like Instagram Reels and TikToks are a very good idea. But another good idea for you guys to do would be to like go live. Like that's another good idea. Okay, so number 3, if you guys are trying to record, or if you guys are trying to build a business, this one is super important. All right. If you guys are trying to build a business, this one's super important. All right. All right. Listen up, because this is for those content creators that are trying to build a business. This is important. Number 3 is nobody owes you fucking anything. So you have to build connections. Okay. So this one actually like upsets me. Online fitness coaches. This one upsets me, okay? I get online trainers that will come into my 10K Coaching Academy, right? Which is like, and they'll try to be building, they're like trying to build a fitness business, and they'll start posting content. And then they're like, oh, I don't like sending out messages to interact with my followers. And for me, guys, like, I don't think you should cold fucking DM people. I think it's weird. But I think if somebody's engaging on your content and you're building a relationship with them, like I believe that's completely normal. I personally don't like going into a hashtag and finding somebody and being like, hey man, like, would you like to buy my shit? I think it's rude. But like, I get online trainers that will come into my academy and they're like, oh, I don't like sending out 10 DMs a day to people that are engaging with my content to build a relationship. And it's like, you're basically like, you're expecting that people owe you something. Like you think because you're a content creator that people owe you DMs. Look, oh, I'm posting content. People should DM me, but I don't like DMing people. Like I think it's weird, but people should DM me, right? Because like I'm a content creator. As if like you're that self-important that you think people owe you DMs because you post 1 or 2 pieces of content per week. Guys, come the fuck on. Like here's an example, right? So when you get your personal training certification, like when you get certified, you don't get gyms and like different places lining up to hire your ass, right? You have to go out and you have to find work. When you get your certification, it's not like gyms come up to you and they're like, oh man, like I see you just got your personal training certification. I would like love to hire you at my gym. Like I would love to work with you. Like, no, you have to like go out and you have to fucking apply to work at gyms. So like for me, it's like, why do we get so fucking lazy on the internet that we think we can just post a piece of content and then people are just going to come flocking to us like, oh yeah, like, yeah, I'm an online coach. So I know that people are just going to come to me. Guys, like it like upsets me. It pisses me off. It frustrates me more than anything. And like, okay, so I wasn't going to write this analogy into the podcast. I actually took it out of my notes, but I'm going to anyways. If you're a vegan, I apologize for this analogy, but I have to say it. Like for those people that are hunters, right? When you go out into the wilderness, like when you're hunting, like the animals don't come up to you. Like you have to go looking for the animals. So like for you guys, like it upsets me to think that you're just expecting people to DM you because you have online coach in your bio and you post 1 to 2 times a week. You can't just do that. Like you're not that important. You have to interact with your audience. You have to reach out and you have to say hi. And for me, it's got like, don't reach out to try to sell something to everybody that likes your Instagram photo, but like just reach out to say something. Just reach out to say hi. Reach out to say something. Reach out to like say hello, to interact with somebody. Like you're not that important. You're not that important. You have to start small. And here's, guys, online fitness coaches, I also want to give you guys value. So like, here's it. Start small and literally send out 5 to 10 messages per day to people who are engaging with your content. And you don't have to sell them anything. You just got to say like, yo, like Isaiah, man, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. I just want to say like, yo, thank you for engaging with my content. That's it. That's all you got to do. You just got to build relationships. You can't just expect that because you're posting content that everyone's going to line up and like ask you to like work with them. It just doesn't work like that. You can't expect people to come to you because you post 3 times a week. You're going to fail. You can't just post content. Yeesh. Right? Does this make sense? You guys with me so far? So that's number 3. Number 4. If you got a small ass network, you need a bigger one. Number 4, if you got a small ass network, you need a bigger one. Guys, this is how I built PT Domination, straight up. Like I spent 4 years as a fitness coach, 4 years. My entire following was people who were following me for fitness coaching. So like I started out, I was building my business and it was Aesthetic Nation, and Aesthetic Nation was all about like how to lose weight, how to eat broccoli, like why you should eat broccoli instead of meat. What do you know what I mean? So why you should eat broccoli. And so everybody that was following me on my Instagram and on my Facebook was following me because I was doing fitness coaching. So then I started business coaching, right? So business coaching, I was selling a completely different product. And so when I started business coaching, I had to expand my network full of people who wanted to grow their fitness business, because my entire following was people who followed me to learn how to lose weight. So nobody in my network, well, actually it wasn't nobody. Like there was some personal trainers that watched me build my fitness business and they were interested right away. And that's usually what happens with you guys, right? You start posting about your online training and there's some people that are interested right away. But like most of my following didn't know that I was like, that weren't interested in business coaching. So I had to add friends on Facebook. I had to follow people on IG to build my network full of personal trainers. I had to, I basically had to build my fucking network so that I had more people in my audience who wanted to learn about business coaching. And so as my network expanded, right, now when I post more content, it's seen by more people who are interested in my stuff. Guys, if you're posting content, it's like if you're speaking to a small room, right, you're not going to make that big of an impact. And so you have to actively expand your network. And guys, a super simple strategy, because I want to give you guys value, like literally spend 20 to 30 minutes per day expanding your network. That's it. 20 to 30 minutes per day. Finding people on Facebook, adding a couple friends, going on Instagram, following a couple people. And again, you're not doing it to sell anybody. Because like for me, I don't know about you guys, but I personally hate when people slide into my DMs and they're like, hey man, like you look like you could use my product or service, like, and I'd love to sell you it. Like it annoys the shit out of me. But like if somebody like follows me and they've got an interesting page, like I'll follow them back, right? So it's just expand your network. Spend 20 to 30 minutes expanding your network. Does this make sense? Does this make sense, people? You guys with me? Number 5, the last and final thing, all right? The last and final thing is connection, proof, and value. Guys, there's 3 different types of content, right? Now, I spent a little bit of time on it, but I've done a ton of podcasts about this actually. So if you want to learn about the different types of content, then go to my podcast, the Change Lives, Make Money Online Training podcast. There's like tons of different episodes. So I'm not going to go too deep into this, But what I will say is there's 3 different types of content: connection, proof, and value. In order for people to work with you, they need to know you, like you, and trust you. So if you're not posting enough social proof on your newsfeed or in your stories, like showing people like, look, these are all the clients that I'm working with that are getting amazing results, right? Like you need to show that. If you're not giving enough value in your content to the person that you want to work with. So, if you're a vegan fitness coach and you want to work with people who are vegan, then your content should be valuable to people who are trying to live a vegan lifestyle. Like it should like make sense. It should like give them helpful tips that they can implement right away. Are you doing that? And then are you building enough of a connection with your followers? Like, do your followers actually know you? Do they like you? Do they trust you? Do they feel like they understand your story? Like, are you writing enough content about that? Right? You've got to post connection, you've got to post proof, and you've got to post value. And if you don't post those types of content, then guys, nobody's going to want to work with you. Guys, there are no shortcuts. Zero. You want a quick fix? Like if you're listening to this podcast right now and you're like, yo, if this sounds like fucking challenging, bro, like I want a quick fix. There's other business coaches out there that will promise you riches in weeks and deliver you a donkey. So if you're looking for a quick fix, I'm definitely not the dude. Like I'm the dude that's going to show you how to work hard to build a business. While you're at it, you should probably go buy a weight loss pill that helps you lose 10 pounds in 2 days. Like there's no quick fixes. You've got to put in the work. And so for me, there's no shortcuts. So here are the 5 things. You can't just post content. Here's what you need to do instead. Number 1 is you need to commit to mastery. Every single piece of content that you put out, you should try to get better. Number 2, you need to post what's popping. And so posting what's popping is like right now it's Instagram Reels and it's TikToks. Number 3, nobody owes you anything. So you need to build connections. And building connections for me is literally just engaging with people who are on your social media and just saying like, yo, thanks for being on my page. I appreciate you. Number 4, you need to actively be building your network because guys, like if you're speaking to a small room, you're not going to make a big impact. And number 5 is connection, proof, and value. There's 3 different types of content. You need to build a connection with people. You need to show people you know what you're talking about, and you need to deliver them actual value. That's it. That's all. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is the Change Lives Make Money Online Training Podcast, the #1 show for online fitness coaches who are trying to grow a successful online business. If you got value from today's episode and you want to win $1,000 cash, all you got to do is screenshot any episode, share it to your Instagram stories, tag me at BMarkFit, and let me know that you're tuning in. I'm giving away $1,000 on March 30th, 2021. Peace, love, protein. I'll talk to you guys in the next episode. Let's go. Bah. You guys want to hear something fucking hilarious? Okay, I'm going to. So, B Mark has spoken. I got something funny for you guys. So on my Instagram, there was like multiple people that were commenting shit, like rude, obnoxious shit. Well, there was like 2 or 3 actually. It wasn't multiple. But I love that like haters think that they can come to my page and fuck with my smoke. Like, yo, if you're on my page and you're hating on my shit, you're gonna get blocked instantly. Number 1, and number 2, you can't fuck with my flow, dog. Shit. People trying to mess with my flow. Can't throw B Mark off, dog. Let's fucking go. Come at me. Please. Dang. Internet trolls trying to fucking talk shit. People coming in and they see me successful and they're getting mad. Trying to fuck with my flow. Oh, I'm unstoppable, bro. Come at me. Shit. Fuck. It's so funny. Let me know, coach. Oh, it's fucking funny. You can't fuck with the flow, dog. Oh, it's so funny. Anyways, it's super lame, but guys, it's always like that, right? Like as soon as you start succeeding and people see you crushing it, like there's always somebody that's like super mad, like sitting there on their computer and they're like, I'm fucking living in my mom's basement. It's not fair that he's pansies, bro. Fuck out of here. What's up, squad? How was that? Was that good? That's so funny, dude. I love it so much. It actually gets me going. Like it fires me up. It does. Like it literally doesn't affect me at all. It's hilarious. Like it's just like I whenever I see somebody comment something rude on my photos or like my videos, I'm always like, bro, like fuck, like for you to come to my page and talk shit on my fucking shit, like your life must be so bad, like that you got to come to somebody else's page and talk shit. Like, come on, bro. You serious? Get the fuck out of here, dog. Anyways, how's the podcast, guys? You guys good? Dope. That's good. Visuals by Dream. Thank you. Mark Harrell. Let's go. Lauren McPeck. 100% yes. It's the people that have a hard time succeeding that always come to the page and they're always hating. I think it's funny. And it like literally doesn't affect me like even a little bit. I think it's hilarious. If anything, it fires me up to like want to be successful even more. Brittany Nicole says, I'm not a fitness coach, but I get so much value for you from my online business. I appreciate that, Brittany. Thank you so much. So the Change Lives, Make Money Online Trainer podcast is the podcast. Also, you guys, I am giving away $1,000 cash. There's no catch. So March 30th, I'm going to choose one of my listeners and I'm going to send you guys $1,000 cash. That's it. That's all. Cool. All right, guys. Hope you guys got your daily dose of B-Mark. Hope you guys are feeling inspired. Dennis, how do you make time to do all that you do? That's a great question. Started small, bro. So I used to wake up at like 8 a.m. and then I'd go to the gym and then I'd start my day. And then I started slowly like waking up earlier. So then 8 a.m. turned into 7:30, 7:30 turned into 7, 7 turned into 6:30, 6:30 turned into 6, 6 turned into like now I get up at 3:30 a.m. every single day. So it's like, it's just for me, it's like I've got this vision on my fucking wall right here. This is my goals for my life. These are the things that I'm going to accomplish in 2021. And I'm 100% committed to accomplishing this vision. So like I will do whatever is necessary in order to accomplish this. And that means waking up at 3:30 a.m. dog. So like I'll do what I got to do. Right. And like then I make my to-do list every single day and I just execute. I go to bed around 9. That's a great question. I usually go to bed around 9. 9 is like the very latest that I go to bed. For me, it's like, this is just my lifestyle. Like, I don't like to party. Like, I don't like to drink. Like, I'm just committed to this life. So yeah, I could do it. Dennis, yeah, I'm going to do a podcast on that topic. That's a good idea. I will do a podcast on that. Cause like when people hear me say 3:30, they're like, yo, you're crazy. But like, it didn't start out at 3:30. It started out at like, it was like 7, like 8 to 7. Like that's where it started. So that's a good idea. I will do a podcast. Somebody just asked how long are your work hours? I usually work from, I would say, day 2 sober. I like that. I usually work from like, I get up at 3:30 and I work on my fitness goals, but I'm usually working until around like 4 to 5, but I take like a couple hour breaks in the middle. So yeah. Cool. All right, guys, peace and love. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is the Change Lives, Make Money Online Trainer podcast. I appreciate your ears. Let's fucking go.